What's up, disc golf, and especially you Trilogy fans out there. Today I'm going to do a review of the Westside Bear. This is a fairway driver with an 8-speed, 6-glide, negative 0.5 turn, and a 2.5 fade. So it's very similar to my Explorer. As a matter of fact, you're going to see me throw multiple discs out here today because I believe in doing a review, you have to get out your other discs that you're more comfortable with just to kind of see where it stands in the group. With all of that being said, let's test this disc out today and see if it is worth my time and, even more importantly, your time. So I'm kicking things off with the Westside Bear. Backhand, this is typically, most people's comfort zone, so it's the best way to start in my opinion. Now follow that up with a Latitude 64 Explorer. Now I'm doing this because it's a very similar flight path or flight pattern, just maybe a little slower with less glide. And then finally, the Latitude 64 Halo, which obviously is a distance driver with more speed, but similar glide, turn, and fade numbers. So let's see what we ended up with here. My Jessica Rabbit print, Latitude 64 Explorer on the left here, and Westside Bear on the right. You can see the Latitude 64 Explorer is just a little bit shy of that, very similar flight path. The Halo, of course, went a little further, and I didn't get as much juice on it as I wanted to, but it is what it is. Now, of course, we have to do everything all over again in forehand, sidearm, and see what those results are going to be. I tend to get a little more distance with my forehand sometimes, so let's have a look at that as well. Now, let's keep in mind that this is a 375-foot par 3, and I winded up probably 75 feet short, maybe a little further. My land nav is a little bit rusty. But as you can see, the Bear outdid the Explorer, and the Halo, of course, outdid them all, and they are all on a very, very similar flight path. So the big question on everybody's mind is, does the Westside Bear have built-in tree avoidance capabilities? Now I get to wrap things up with several different disc type throws over hole 18, which is a 301 footer. Now, out of all these different throws here, the Bear performed very, very well. As you can see here, it came short of the basket. A little bit off to the right, I was fighting an interesting little tailwind there. That was a backhand throw. Halo went a little further and turned on me a little more than I wanted it to. But when it comes to the forehand shot, the Bear, again, flew very well. As you can see on the final shot of all those throws there, that was the Bear and ended up just shy of the basket. So my final analysis of the Westside Bear is that this bad boy is going in my bag. It's got a little bit better glide than the Explorer does, and I seem to be able to get, especially on forehand, I'll be able to get a little bit more distance out of it, and I really like that, especially for some of these open holes. And here in Florida, we have a lot of wooded holes that are, that have wide open fairways, like the one I got on the video there as well. We have a lot of those out here, so I think this disc would be highly beneficial to go in my bag. It's exactly like Westside advertises. It throws very straight for me with just a slight S-curve in there, which I like, especially if you got a tree in the way or something. You really need to put some mustard behind it, get it to turn around that tree before it fades back. I like that beautiful flight path. This is definitely going in my bag, and hopefully all of you out there watching got something out of this too, and maybe give the Westside Bear a second look. Other than that, like I said, hit that like and subscribe button. Appreciate you watching the video today, and everybody have a fantastic day. We'll see you out on the course.